I have explained about risk. Let me go through again. Risk is likelihood times severity, likelihood of consequences to hazard that can occur. When it occurs, how severe can it be? We can remove the risk. We can only lessen the severity. The consequences is something you also cannot remove. For example, if you got into accident, you're going to MIAT, consequences injury, that is something you cannot avoid. Only minor or major injury, or even if you fall down and it is a scratch, this is some form of injury. And for example, if you're planning for activity like mountain hiking, one of the hazard obviously is a fall. It can consequences also injury, or even more severe could be death. And the risk is falling is how likelihood that you can get fall. They want depending on what kind of mountain, steep mountain, tall, high mountain, and maybe hill. Those likelihood for you to get to fall, then that is depending on how severe of the environment. But consequences obviously there is something can be injury, which is you cannot avoid. Another example, maybe you managing Aero Carnival. This is something you always do every day, and risk also not just for health injury. Now risk also been also finance also has been the factor in hazards. You facing hazards into finance consequences. You may not be able to complete the event because you have no funding. Then you have to determine the risk likelihood of you not having the fund, not enough fund, and how severe of the event. Maybe you have to stop the event halfway. So those are the risks you have to calculate. Then you have to mitigate. Then mitigation will be, for example, you mitigate by reducing the risk or having some contingency fund.